What the finance? Oh, wallet romance. Welcome to the 21 Day Money Challenge, an initiative to help and grow your money as much as you can. Use these tips, tricks, and tools in your personal finance as well as your business finance. Share your journey and remember, you're not alone. Show some love by smashing the thumbs up button so that it can reach more people and do comment on your progress. Are you ready? Let's get started for today. Hey folks, welcome back. It's day 11 today, and today we are going to be discussing about loans. I keep getting asked, are loans good or bad? Can I go ahead and take loans for my requirements? And many such questions. So today, let me give you a bird's eye view about the loans and the kinds of loans. Now, before that, I would also like to tell you, irrespective of whichever bank and whatever type of loan, just remember there are two major kinds of loan, and that is good loan or bad loan. Yes, good loan or bad loan is what I want to highlight to you today, and that is what we are going to be looking at in today's 21 Day Money Challenge. So let me again explain this concept of good loan and bad loan to you with Sid's example. Sid had two loans. The first loan was a personal loan that he had taken because he wanted to go on a holiday with his friends. And it was on a foreign trip, and therefore he had gone ahead and taken the loan because he didn't have enough cash with him at that time. And the second loan that he had taken was towards investment for his further education. This was also a personal loan that he had taken from a bank. Now, each month he used to feel the pinch of repaying this loan, the monthly EMIs, the monthly loan repayment. He was finding it, every month he used to repay them. He used to really feel the pinch of it. Now, let's look at the first loan that Sid had taken for the foreign trip along with his friends. Now, in this trip, was Sid getting any financial return? No. Yes, of course, he was, he did have a good time with his friends, and the experience that he had, the thrill of, visiting a new place, a foreign country, yes, those are undoubtedly cannot be matched. But from a pure finance perspective, did he get a financial return on the trip? No. Of course, he had a good time, a great time with his friends, and that is also important. But the question that you need to ask yourself during times like these is, how important are these for you? Yes, it is important, but how important is it from a finance perspective? Are you chewing off more than you can bite? Right? Then that would get you into trouble. So it's essential that whatever loan that you're taking, is it well within your means, right? Because a loan means it also comes with interest charges, right? So you need to take that conscious call. Do you have that capacity to repay this loan month on month? Or is it like, you have to compromise it at a later date? These loans, I would say, for a short term, they are great, but you also need to look at it from a long term perspective. So take your call wisely, take it consciously by understanding what can be the financial repercussions of taking a loan. Now, that is the key. Are you taking the loan with full awareness? Are you ready for the consequences? Are you well equipped to repay these loans? Those are some things you need to check with yourself. Now, the second loan that Sid had taken, like I mentioned, was for his education. Now, again, from a finance perspective, by taking this education loan, Sid was upskilling himself, right? And the chances are, after acquiring this extra educational qualification, he would land himself in a better job, which would probably be high paying, as well as, it would help him in his dream of the startup that he's been wanting to do. So this, from a finance perspective, probably the returns in this loan is going to be higher. So as I said, whichever loan, whatever type, however you want to take it, go ahead, take it, but understand before you take these loans, and especially know the financial implications of these loans. Now, there's also a third type of loan, and that I call as emergency loans. In case you have, let's say, a medical emergency or any such thing and you need a loan urgently, yes, emergency loans can come in handy. But the key here you must realize is you need to repay these loans at the earliest because the interest is eating your money up. So make a plan. If you need money and you don't have money and it's an emergency, go ahead, do take the loan, but ensure that you are able to repay these loans at the earliest and thereby save on the interest cost. Now, that is the key. If you'd like to know a little more about loans and how these work, I would urge you to read this book. It's called Zero EMI and it's been written by Rama Parniyappan. It's a good read, especially if you are wondering and contemplating on the kinds of loan and how you need to go about it. I would urge you to pick up this book. So the key, as I said, is to see how you can repay your loans at the earliest and take your financial decisions in the right manner. So the activity that you need to do for today is, my friends, set your criteria for your good loan and the bad loan, right? Make like a checklist that will help you, even in future, how, on what basis you need to be taking these loans. Not just that, if you have existing loans, make a plan on how you can repay these loans at the earliest, right? So I would leave that to you and come up with your checklist of how you want to be managing your loans. While loans can be good, loans can also be bad. So take your pick wisely, right? And yes, one other thing I want to mention to you is loans, people take it for their assets as well, which is also fine. But again, remember to differentiate between an appreciating asset and a depreciating asset. So make your pick according to your requirements with full awareness, consciousness, especially on the financial repercussions and implications, and then take a call, right? So, wish you all the best, and I hope to see you complete today's activity at the earliest, and I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, see you. Bye from me, Sangeeta.